Tyler is joining us now in Londonderry, New Hampshire. Tyler, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
How are you doing, Ken?
Tyler, I'm living the dream. How are you, sir?
I am well. I am at a bit of a crossroads in my professional life, and I was hoping to get some advice.
All right, I'm here for you. What's up?
Well, I'm looking at leaving my corporate professional job. I'm at a crossroads where my company has just been acquired by a private equity firm.
Okay.
So they're having to cash us out on all of our unvested stock. So it's created quite a liquid cash situation for me.
Nice.
So I feel like if I'm going to exit, now is probably the safest time to do it.
Uh-huh.
I am just having a hard time finding what I want to do next.
Okay. Were you planning to stay with this? Sounds to me like you weren't. Sounds to me like this is a great opportunity and you're trying, and maybe you had already started going, what do I really want to do with my life? Is that true or false? Or is this all cause you to start wondering that?
No, it's true. So I've been with this current company for about 2.5 years, and it's changed quite a bit. So I've had 3 CEOs, and I've reported to 4 different VPs in the last 2.5 years.
What's your financial situation? Are you in debt? You got any debt?
I have 0 debt.
How much have you been making?
My base salary currently is $158,000 plus an additional $44,000 in deferred compensation.
Okay, and then what about the stock? What kind of windfall are you coming into there?
Before taxes and everything else, it's about $330,000.
Bro. Okay, this changed this whole conversation. That's why I ask you. I'd cash out now. You know you don't want to be there long term. I'd cash out, and you have no debt, and I'd take 2 or 3 months and rest and recharge and start working on what I teach, which I'm going to walk you through right now. But I don't think you have to step into something else right now. How long do you have to make that decision to cash out?
All the cash will be in my account by middle of this week.
You've already done it, is what you're saying.
Well, so yeah, I surrendered my vested stock to the purchasing third party, and then they've already cashed it out for.
But have you left? But you haven't left the company, though, right?
No, I'm still currently employed.
Oh, okay. So I missed that little nuance. So you don't have to leave in order to cash out. I thought you were having to make the decision to leave and cash out, but you're saying, okay, that's even better. So here's the deal. The answer is you're leaving. We just don't know when. How's that feel?
Feels good.
Yeah, because here's the deal. Bro, you could leave in 2 weeks. You got $300,000 coming. You know, I mean, no, you're not. You're going to get taxed on them, but you're going to have a windfall where you can take a month. 2 months, 3 months. Or you can stay and not touch any of that money and just invest it and keep drawing that nice salary. And you're walking through, okay, I could go here, here, and here. So my point is yes, you're leaving. The question becomes just when. But this isn't a financial risk for you to leave. So that's why I'm not even going to give you an opinion on when I'd leave. Because you're not miserable, right?
I'm not happy.
Got it. Well, okay. My point is leave whenever you want to leave. I'll leave it up to you. The real issue is what do you want to do with your life? I think you got some ideas. If you don't, I'll walk you through real quick. We'll do the sweet spot exercise. We'll look at your top talents, the passions that you have, this type of work that you love, you wonder about, you think about it. You enjoy it deeply, and then the results you want to really produce in this world, and that's mission, talent, passion, mission. Where those are aligned, there's going to be a neon arrow pointing to the marketplace. So I can walk you through that, but let's just start with, I think a guy like you's got ideas. I think you've been thinking about leaving for a while, which means you've been thinking about other things. True or false?
Very true.
Okay, tell me what you're thinking about. You got 2 ideas, 1 idea, something that's never left your heart. What's going on?
The one that it's kind of been floating around most recently is being a small business consultant.
Great. Why do you want to do that?
Well, I have a passion for sales. I've been in sales for pretty much my entire career in varying forms. So I think being able to bring retail experience both in specialty and in big box retail, you know, there's things that I've learned over my journey that I would love to pass along to small, you know, independent businesses and help them find ways to win.
Love that. I mean, if you just let your mind wander and you're just you're like a hired hand, man. You come in, you kind of analyze what's going on, and then you start going, all right, well, we're going to formulate a plan. And then I'm going to help guide you through the implementation of the plan and coach your team. And we see big turnaround. How does that make you feel when you think about that?
Makes me feel good. I mean, it definitely gives me a sense of accomplish, and especially if I'm helping others win.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I believe there's 6 missional results. I think if you boil down all the work in the world, I think there's 6 missional results that you could put every person on the planet into. And so when I hear you, I hear, and I really pick a top one, but I think for you, influence, man. I think you want to influence. When you can see direct results on others' performance, I think that gives you the juice. Is that true or false?
No, that's very true.
Yeah. I also think you've got another high score on solutions. I think you love solutions too. Is that true?
I do. I'm kind of chuckling because my wife thinks I should do something along this lines, but being a fixer, going in, finding the weak spots or the vulnerabilities in a business.
That's what you just described.
Yeah.
All you did was put a specific area of sales, but that's fixing. And then I'd say the other one that you would score high on is achievement. You love throwing scores up on the scoreboard. You're a scoreboard watcher. Are you chuckling again?
I am. I'm just slightly competitive. You kind of have to be in this field. So, yeah.
Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. How is it that I knew that? I didn't even ask you those things. How is it? Am I a magician? No, I'm not. I just know, folks, that what I'm teaching works. And I could go through and I bet I could guess your top talents and I bet I could guess your passions as well. But the point is that I'm not trying to show off. But I just think that talent and passion and mission, when they're all together, it makes for very, very fulfilled people. And I can just tell you, you've got the talent of communication. You've got the talent of connection. You've got the talent of execution. You've got the talent of persuasion. And the work you love, I can just tell you right now, you love selling. You said that. You love solving. There's that influence. You love that leading component, which drives that influence. So, am I hitting all on this on the bullseye still?
Absolutely.
Okay, then. So, Tyler, you are on purpose. You are in your contribution zone, fulfilling the role that your Creator put you on the planet to fill when you use what you do best, your talent, to do work you love, your passion, to produce results that matter deeply to you, your mission. And we just hit the bullseye on all 3 of those things. So consulting, being a professional fixer in the area of sales is absolutely in your sweet spot, true or false?
True.
So you know exactly what to do, don't you?
Yes, I do.
I'm so excited, man, because let me tell you something. You're blessed. This is such a blessing, man. This financial windfall for you to be able to just go, all right, I'm going and doing this. I would literally launch your company tonight. You don't have to tell anybody, but I just go, I'm doing it. I decided. And you can decide if you want to stay for a little while or you can go, because you're in a financial situation to go today. So I'm fine with that. And again, I'll remind everybody, I'm never going to tell you to jump off of a cliff. That's movie stuff that ain't real life. You get hurt when you jump off a cliff if you don't know what you're doing. But if you know what you're jumping into and you know how to swim when you get down there in the water, then that's fine. And that's a financial plan is what I'm saying.